Hello guys, welcome back to the Swindon Town Save, and since the last episode, we have been doing very well. Though, immediately after the last episode, we did get a 1-1 draw against Barnsley. Then we went and lost to Shrewsbury, which was pretty annoying. But then, a draw against Fleetwood brought us back into a decent place before 3 wins on the trot in the league against Preston, a 2-1 win there via Ronan Curtis and Wakeling goals. Then a 3-0 win against Wickham, 2 Wakeling goals and a Johnny Williams penalty. And then a 2-0 win against Lincoln, where Jaden Williams was back on the score sheet, as he would be just a few days later against Oxford in the Papa John's Trophy, which means we are into the quarter-final of that competition against Walsall. But then only a 1-1 draw against Wickham in the FA Cup, when they scored in the 94th minute, was pretty annoying, before a 3-3 draw against Newport County, where new signing Patrick Jones did score. Alex Murphy may also be coming in. He is a centre-back who we're trying to loan in from Newcastle United. But this is the signing we've made from Huddersfield. Patrick Jones, right winger, on loan till the end of the season. A very decent player. 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. Scored twice on his debut and looks quite good. He's got some good pace, got good finishing, decent composure and decent first touch for this level. And I'm sure he will be good as a backup and competition to Rankin Calesto, who his recent form hasn't been great. So hopefully it will give a bit of competition to him. And we do actually now sit in 6th place in the league. Got some decent form, I believe the second best in the league, and we are pushing into these playoffs at the moment, and hopefully we can continue that push today against Charlton. Jacob Wakeling still the top goal scorer. He had a little bit of a drop off of form near the last episode, but has refound that form, scoring in each of his last 2, getting an assist in the game against Wickham and a goal in the game against Newport County, but scored 4 goals in 3 games before that, except from not scoring against Lincoln. So he seems like he's on some good form, as well as our other striker, Jaden Williams. He seems to have found a bit more of his goal scoring form again, getting 3 games where he got goal contributions. 2 of those games he came off the bench. So this is the team then for this game. It's Mitov in goal, Emmanuel, Muir, Gibson and Gordon the back 4. The reason that there is no offered starting is just simply because I think Muir is more of a presence. He's got some great pace, but he's also 6'4", and actually because of that, I don't know if I can change it now. No, I can't. Well, we'll change it in the game, I think. We'll change Muir to be on that front post. Then Hazeman, Reed and Longstaff, the midfield 3. Jones, Curtis and Wakeling, the front 3 for today. And let's see what we can do. It's going to be an interesting game. Charlton, 3rd in the league. They're a very good side. And we are hoping that we can be just as good as them. So let's get into this. Let's hope for a good performance from the boys. As Gibson, Gordon, back to Gibson, and yeah, we've been playing really well recently, but we have been conceding more than we have most of this season, and hopefully today we can keep a clean sheet and manage to get a couple of goals going forward. Here's Emmanuel, now Reed, back to Emmanuel, ball in, Jones heads it down, Longstaff looking for his 7th goal of the season, and that was almost a spectacular goal. Great save by the Charlton goalkeeper, acrobatic in the net, and Wakeling will take this set piece. It's in towards Muir at the front post, and it's headed away. Here's Egbo, ex-Swindon player is Egbo, was there when they finished 6th last season in real life, the right back, and Winchester made a good run, but Mitov does well to get there, and hopefully he can have one of his better games, Mitov. Here is Muir, smashes it upfield, it's a great ball over the top. Here's Wakeling using his pace, Wakeling's in, and it's a great save by O'Leary, saves it with his legs and directs it onto the post. It's a brilliant save, and I'm sure Wakeling will be thinking, how did that not go in? And poor touch by Longstaff. Egbo, what can he do against his old club? Winchester, ball over the top. Longstaff does really well to cut it out. Here's Egbo again, puts the ball in. It's into the box and it's just wide. And Egbo is having a brilliant game on that right hand side, actually playing more advanced than he did ever for Swindon. And here is Gibson, now Longstaff, Hazeman, and we've played really well to get out there. Here is Wakeling, looking to shoot from range, and it's over the bar, and he probably could have kept going towards the box there because he did have some open space. They were not closing him down, the Charlton defenders, and Port Vale seemingly having a great game. They are 3 goals to the good, and they go up to 10th with that result, so they're playing really well it seems. And Wickham have gone a goal up as they extend their lead into, on the teams in the playoffs, 7 points if it stays this way. And can we find a goal? Gibson, Muir, ball over the top. It's gone straight to O'Connelly, but Wakeling's done well to cut it out. Here's Jones, through to Curtis. Curtis, can he square it? He tried to, but Thomas was aware. And Egbo can clear. Here's Hazeman, Longstaff, great ball. Here's Jones, plays the ball in, trying to find Wakeling. Here's Emmanuel, ball to the back post. Curtis is there, saved, cleared, only as far as Reed, who smashes it over the bar. And defensively, Charlton hanging on, and O'Leary having a brilliant game in the net. And we have been superb in this game, just can't find that goal right now. Lewis Gordon is going to have to come off. Josh Emmanuel will go over to that side. David Boateng will come on that right hand side. We're also going to bring off Patrick Jones. We're going to bring on Johnny Williams. We're going to make that change and see what we can do for these final 15 minutes. Now I'm going to bring off, I think Ronan Curtis can come off. We're going to bring on Jaden Williams. See what the youngster can bring to the table up top. And we'll also bring on Ronan Darcy. So a couple more changes. Will this make a difference? We're going to encourage the team. We've definitely been the better side, but still no goals in this contest. And here is Thomas, Moore Taylor, Fraser, and Boateng does really well to cut the ball out. Here is Wakeling. Now Reed. That's a great ball over the top. And Jaden Williams is one-on-one. Jaden Williams, oh, he skied it and he's got to do better. As Jaden Williams, it's a massive chance. And that's a chance that's gone begging. And the 20-year-old will be thinking, how didn't he score? He's got to do better from that sort of range. And here's Anike. He's in behind. Anike, one-on-one. Anike does the same thing Williams did up the other end and put it straight over the bar. And can there be a late goal? It doesn't seem like it. And somehow this game is going to be 0-0. There was 26 shots for both teams combined, and we were definitely the better side. 17 shots we've got to score in that game really, but we fired a lot of blanks, and their goalkeeper was superb. So, a 0-0 result. Now we go on to the FA Cup replay against Wycombe Wanderers, and to be fair, you can say that we didn't do too well, but Charlton are a decent side, a very, very decent side, so you've got to always remember that kind of thing. Mere brilliant performance from him. He was very good defensively. And now, let us see you for the Wycombe game in just 4 days' time. So I'll see you then. Here we are then, Wycombe versus Swindon, the FA Cup replay. By the way, the deal that we tried to do for Alex Murphy, it fell through because he's already played for Derry City this season, so he'd be playing for more than 2 teams this season. So instead going for Lewis Shipley of Norwich, who has played 1 championship game and played very well. So he looks like a good player on loan. So let's get into this. It's Kovacevic in goal, Boateng, Offord, Gibson and Gordon the back 4, Lewis, Darcy and Francois the midfield 3, Rankin Calesto, Johnny Williams and Jaden Williams the front 3. Very much a rotated team for this one. So Wakeling, Louis Reed, Emmanuel all drop out of the matchday squad. So let's get into this. Right, here we are. Let's go. Let's go win against Wycombe. It's going to be a tough game, but why not? You know, they're a team that on paper are probably better than us. However, we've had some close fought battles with them this season, and so far in this game we've been much the better side, and hopefully that continues. So Leeds drawing with Spennymoor, not anymore. They are now 2-1 up. Hopefully Spennymoor can go through though, that would be really cool. By the way, if we do get through, there is a Wolves game on the horizon, I believe, and we've played Wolves many times this season. It'll be the second time we'll have played them, and it's at home once again, so not the biggest amount of money, but hopefully we can sell out the county ground if we do get there. Here's Rankin Calesto though. Back to Boateng. Ball in. Johnny Williams hits the post. It's saved and then he hits the post, and then Mawson is allowed to clear, and that was particularly close to being a first goal of this game, and that was pretty mental, to be fair. Here is Wing. Back to Mawson. McLaughlin. Sorry. His fools. Now Mawson again. Thompson, Wing. Just pass it around here. A Wycombe waiting for an opening, and Gibson does well to cut out that ball to Hanlon. Here is Williams. Ball over the top looking for the other Williams on our team. It's well read by Wycombe. And here is Wing. Looks to play the ball over the top. Gordon does well. Here's Hanlon. Ball! Shoot! Scores! Great goal by Hanlon. And while my Alexa tries to play me music, Hanlon tries to score goals. And that is a great finish by the Wycombe player. We now need to wake up. We need to respond. Lewis. Great ball towards Offord at the back post, and he's got to keep his header down. He's got to get it on target. And we have been the better side, but it's still no goals being scored for us in this episode. And yeah, this hasn't been perfect, really, has it? Lewis, corner kick, aims it towards the front post. It's headed on, and Gibson, I think he's got to score again. And we've had these opportunities, but we're just squandering them. And this has been really, really poor. Leeds now 4-1 up against Spennymoor, by the way. And Costello's angry. Well, to be honest, mate, I know you're playing well, but you've not, produced any big chances. So I don't know why you're so angry at my feedback. We're going to make a triple change. Williams and Gordon all coming off. Curtis, Butterworth and Furlong all coming on. We've got to try and find an equaliser, and if we can, a winner. 16 shots now, 17 now. Only 4 on target though, that's the issue. 4 shots on target from 17 took is very poor, and it's been the story of our season really at points, is this, missing the target with all of our chances, and it looks like it's going to pay, because we have been superb in this game, and it looks like we're going to crash out of the FA Cup unless there is some late twist. Is Gibson now offered? And he's going backwards. He's got to be more positive here. Kovacevic looks forward. Here's Furlong. Can he go forward? He looks to run at the opposition. Here is Curtis. Cuts inside, does really well to get past his man. Curtis, running at the defence, plays the ball in. Butterworth, and he's got to score. He has to score, and that is so poor that he's not managed to find the back of the net. I'm not sure why he went for the cross goal shot. All he had to do was stick it in at the front post, and it would have been a goal. Here's Matty Longstaff, sorry. And that's full time, and I don't know why the referee's blown his whistle there, but he has. And we're out of the FA Cup. 2.96 XG, 21 shots, 6 on target, no goals. So poor, so poor, and it's really frustrating because we were much the better side. We definitely deserved to go through, but no goal once again. And that means in the last, 4 games, apart from the Newport County game, we've only scored 1 goal, and it's becoming worrying. But that will be the end of today's episode. There will be no FA Cup game against Wolves, so the next time you see me will be for the Oxford game, and hopefully the Papa John's Trophy final at some point soon as well. So yeah, that will be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.